Hi everyone, this is Lisa Marie from Artistry by Lisa Marie. Welcome to the studio. Links to download everything and the color list are in the video description. Jumping in with color swatches, and I am so excited. I love these colors. The swatches include Ohuhu markers and Prismacolor pencils. I'll be using both. And just remember, the colors are listed in the video description, so you don't have to read my handwriting, which is very sloppy. In a moment, I'll start the full-size page. This planning page and the full-size page are included in my color scheme workshop, which you can download at the link in the video description. I'll be coloring with markers, then layering the pencils over them. For the goal, I wrote work that lace because that is a lace mask on her face, so lots of detail work. And side note, it's okay to use white for highlights. To start, I'll block out shadows with markers and create a layer of color with the markers, then put pencils over the top. That's what I'm starting to do here. The color scheme is analogous, so it's a group of 3 colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. This scheme creates a rich, almost monochromatic look. For my 3 colors, I chose red-orange, red, and red-violet, which is why I'm so excited. I love this color combination. The red-orange I allow to be lighter so I can play with it in her skin tone and have the extra range of shadow and highlights. I'll leave that lace mask white, but I'm going to put the red-orange in all of those gaps in the lace. I hoped it would make a striking look having the crisp white next to the orange-red skin. Back to analogous color schemes, because they're close together on the color wheel, they have a great sense of harmony. When you make the colors lighter in value, the sense of harmony is even greater because there's less contrast. Obviously, I'm not doing that here. There will be darker colors and lots of contrast. One artist who rocked the analogous color scheme was Claude Monet with his water lilies. He was totally fine with pushing shadows and highlights to create contrast in his paintings as well. I think the analogous color scheme is great because it automatically is harmonious, but it can be a challenge to create enough variety so it's visually interesting. That's another reason why I'll push the shadows and highlights here. Now you can see I'm putting the pencil over the marker. This will help smooth blending transitions and make the colors even richer. But obviously this is not realistic skin tone. This is a color workshop. If you want to learn how to color realistically, go check out my playlist, How to Color Like a Pro. That's all about realism. This here is orange skin, which this is just not realistic skin tone color. Also, remember to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my new videos. In the skin, I'll use a white pencil to brighten up certain areas. Again, really want some nice contrast so it's interesting visually. Some gaps in the lace are so small, you can see there. I use a sharp pencil. Markers are great, but I wanted a super fine tip of a pencil, and this way I don't have to worry about color accidentally bleeding. Ohuhu markers are great for blending, but they are markers, so they can bleed if overused. That's why I printed this image on Ohuhu mixed media paper. It's thick enough to withstand markers and pencils. Also, it's nice that this image is printable, so I can print it on any paper that I prefer. If you want to color this page but don't want the entire color scheme workshop, I'll include a link in the video description where you can download only her to color. Those red lips are so fun. Look at those lips. I used a richer red and red violet, but kept the same peach color that I used in her skin to smooth and blend those colors. I love those lips. I think they look fantastic. Very proud of myself. Pat on the back. The hair is where I'm going to introduce a lot more red violet. First, I'll block out shadows in the hair, then I'll build up the colors. Even though this is an analogous color scheme, because it's a grayscale drawing, I'm using my standard rule of dark, medium, and light. If you've seen my past videos, you know I say coloring grayscale is as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1 dark color, 1 medium color, and 1 light color. Start with those and you can color grayscale. Just like the skin, I'll do a layer of markers, then the color pencils on top, really going to push the shadows and go for rich tones in that hair. Because red is in every color here, it has a very powerful overall look. The color red is often associated with courage, sacrifice, passion, and war. All of those can elicit some strong emotions, and it's the color that often attracts the most attention. The human eye is naturally drawn to red, and it's my favorite color. Don't know if I mentioned that already. Did I mention red is my favorite color? The pencils over the markers, just like in the skin, are meant to push the colors, but I also use them to keep that texture in her hair. The pencils are moving with the lines of the hair. I already had the pencil lines there when I originally drew this coloring page, so the pencils now, the colored pencils are just continuing that really nice hair texture and the nice sense of flow that you get in the hair. And it's nice having a heavier paper that can take the markers and now the pencils on top. I really like having that extra tooth or extra texture in the paper, so I could just keep on playing. Yeah, look at those nice highlights now with the pencil. Again, this is all in the analogous color scheme, so I'm still staying in the color scheme for this color workshop. Love pushing all the shadows, and overall, I really liked using an analogous color scheme. This was very fun for me. Admittedly, I was curious how this would look with that mask uncolored. So this was a great, color workshop all around. It was a great experiment for me. After I touch up the hair, I'll do a few more touch-ups in the mask. Just really want to make sure I get some bit more color in the lace gaps. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you for visiting my studio. Remember to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next video, and stay creative. Bye!